Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the International Webinar Series on Holistic Health, Well-being and Sustainable Development 2025 and 26. Commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 and Viksit Bharat in 2047. As part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Well. Before we start our session, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and celebrations. Today is commemorated as International Day of Family Remittances on 16th June. Remittances for rural resilience, entrepreneurship and employment, rural territories from the first mile of global food systems and underpin national economies, home to 41% of the world's population and nearly 80% of the world's extreme poor. These areas sit in the front line of global crisis and economic risk. They face challenges from climate shocks and market volatility, but they also hold immense potential. With right support, small-scale producers can drive growth, reduce poverty, strengthen food security, improve nutrition outcomes, and build resilience in their communities. Nearly $700 billion is sent annually in remittances to low and middle income countries, representing a large, stable, and dependable financial flow that already supports millions of rural households. Estimates suggest that around one-third of these remittances reach rural areas alongside the diaspora entrepreneurs and investors. Remittances are an underprivileged source of private finance for rural development with untapped potential to drive entrepreneurship, employment, and local economic transformation. So IDFR 2026 campaign, the International Day of Family Remittances, IDFR 2026, is conceived as a call to action for public institutions, the private sector, and the civil society to focus collective effort on how remittances can be better supported to drive more durable household resilience and drive recent work opportunities, employment, and entrepreneurship in rural communities, especially for women and youth. The future belongs to young women and men seeking the tools, resources, and opportunities to shape your own paths. We are such opportunities that are lacking economic pressure can make migration a necessity rather than a choice. By supporting diaspora communities, remittances receiving households, and returnees, and by linking remittances and investments to opportunities at home, policymakers, development partners, and private sector can boost entrepreneurship, job creation, climate resilient rural communities, and broader inclusive local economic development. So realizing the shift from coping to opportunity requires more than access to remittance services alone. It requires working in close partnership with private sector and harnessing technology and innovation to deliver affordable, digital, and people-centered financial services that allow families not only to receive remittances, but also save, borrow, insure, and invest. Success also depends on strong enabling environments. These include coherent policies, capable institutions, and inclusive digital infrastructure. Public actors have a key role to play, providing incentives, supporting risk sharing mechanisms, and promoting blended approaches. Such measures can leverage remittances and diaspora capital to translate financial flows and their accompanying skills and knowledge into sustained local economic impact. The 2026 IDFR campaign calls upon the private sector for public sector and civil society. Today is also commemorated as Arborist Appreciation Day on June 16. Blossoms every June 16th, recognizing the skilled professionals who cultivate, maintain, and manage our urban and wild tree populations. These unsung heroes work tirelessly, often in dangerous conditions, to ensure the health and longevity of our vital green infrastructure. Taking time today to thank an arborist, learn about their work, or support organizations dedicated for tree care. Today is also commemorated as Bloom's Day on June 16th. Every year in US commemorates the life and legendary works of Irish writer James Joyce. The day honors his seminal novel, Ulysses, which famously take place on June 16th, 1900. Drive into world of Leopold Bloom by attending readings, joining a pub crawl, or simply revisiting a class. Today is also commemorated as Fresh Veggies Day on June 16th in US every year, celebrating the delicious, essential role vegetables play in our health. Drive into a world of vibrant flavors and vital nutrients that fuel your body and mind. Explore new recipes, visit a local farmer market, and commit to a colorful plate today. Today is also commemorated as International Day of African Child on June 16, commemorating the 1976 Veto uprising where students protested their right to education. This day focuses attention on the critical barriers African children face in accessing quality learning, join awareness campaigns, support educational initiatives, and advocate for children's rights. Today is also commemorated as International Waterfall Day on June 16th. Every year, cascades into our calendars every June 16th, inviting us to marvel at the planet's breathtaking natural wonders. These magnificent formations are not just scenic marvels, but vital ecosystems supporting diverse life and inspiring awe across cultures. Take a moment to appreciate their power, learn about their conservation, or plan a visit to a local cascade. A waterfall is usually defined as a point in a river where the water flows over a steep drop. As there are many types and methods used to classify waterfalls, that constitutes a waterfall continues to be debated. Despite being such an important part of lives and history, waterfalls have been very much researched, although Alexander von Humboldt did write about them in 1820s. There is no name for the specific field of researching waterfalls, but it is popular to describe studying waterfalls as waterfallology. European explorers used to document the waterfalls they came across in 1943. Christopher Columbus wrote about Carpet Falls in Girdlo, which could be the first waterfall Europeans recorded seeing in the Americas. However, geographer Brian J. Hudson suggests that it was uncommon to specifically name waterfalls until the 18th century. So waterfall exploration continues to today. Waterfalls are visited by people in groups mainly because they make great tourist sites. It's not just because they are beautiful, but also because they are relatively uncommon. Today is also commemorated as World Sea Turtle Day on June 16th. Every year, champions the survival of these magnificent marine reptiles every June 16th. Join global efforts to protect sea turtles from plastic pollution, habitat destruction, and other threats. Discover how you can continue to conservation, support rescue initiatives, and ensure future for all for these vital inhabitants. So World Sea Turtle Day is observed on July 16th, the birthday of Dr. Aki Kar, known as the father of turtle biology. Dr. Kar is well known for devoting his entire career to the research and conservation of sea turtles. Sea turtles are among the oldest creatures on Earth, having remained unchanged for 110 million years. Most information on these creatures have focused on their nesting females and hatchlings, but new research techniques such as water satellite tracking technology have allowed scientists to gain insights into their lives. During summers, turtles follow an ancient reproductive ritual in, in which the female leaves the sea and crawls to shore to dig a nest in the sand. The female turtle uses her rare flippers to dig the nest hole and then lays about 100 eggs. After laying the eggs, the turtle covers them and camouflages the nest site before returning to the ocean. Nesting turtles may return to the nesting site for laying eggs several times and usually nest every 2 to 3 years. Temperature has significant impact on the sea turtle sex ratio. Warmer temperatures produce more females, while cooler temperatures are found to produce more males. Eggs hatch after an incubation of 2 months. The hatching moves towards sea in the night by using bright view of the night sky. Artificial lights can distract the hatchlings from finding their way to the ocean. Turtles can get confused and consider trash as food. They can get caught in the plastic loops, and after consuming plastic, they suffocate. So, to celebrate this day, we should help keep our beaches clean, work together with the like minded people to protect these endangered species, find out different ways to protect turtle nests, and share the information with family and friends. Many things in our daily routine that can disrupt the life cycle of turtles. Spread the message to people about the ways to save sea turtles and offer healthy alternative practices. Turtles have exceptionally strong upper and lower jaws, which are made of keratin. Shells have over 50 bones fused, so turtle shells are just their bones. One of one out of every two turtles consumes plastic after mistaking it for jellyfish, the biggest threat, which is plastic. Only in 1 in 1,000 turtles, eggs survive. Littering on the beach is drastically stopping hatchlings from reaching the sea. The female leatherback is recorded to swim nearly 13,000 miles over 647 days, swimming long distances. World Sea Turtle Day is observed to raise awareness of sea turtles. On this day, we can join forces to save these magnificent creatures. It is the day of protection and education about sea turtles. This day explains why their protection is critical for all living beings. And by celebrating World Sea Turtle Day and by practicing in the community's efforts to make life better for the sea turtles, we save lives. It's honorable work and can be accomplished only by a collective effort. Today is also commemorated as Youth Day on June 16, 2026 in South Africa. Every year, who protested apartheid on June 16, 1976. The powerful day honors their sacrifice and highlights the ongoing importance of youth voices in shaping just society, reflect on history, support youth initiatives, and advocate for education. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. See you all tomorrow at the same time, with the same joining link. Take care. Good night.